Hey, got a late start today. Didn't get here till 11 a.m. I'm guessing 11 o'clock I got here. It is 7:30 and I'm done, but I gotta change my clothes and jockey the cars and this and that, and by the time I do that and lock up, it's gonna be at least an hour or more. I mean, an hour is the best I could possibly do it. And oh man, I'm tired. I'm out of my mind, tired, exhausted. Thought I was gonna be getting paint on the car, but I didn't use the DA. I did the whole thing with my bare hands. My bare hands. And a piece of paper in between my bare hands and the body of this car. Trying to get the frickin', I don't know. I actually hit the self-etching over here. A couple of spots I actually went right through and hit the metal. But, you know, trying to get all that orange peel. And it's, you know, I mean, I could take all the primer off the damn car. You know, I guess you got to paint some of that orange peel and try to take it out in the paint, I guess, because, I mean, I could still see little thing, you know, little, it says you wear it down with the 320 grit, you know. Oh, man, but we are almost freaking there. I mean, really, I just got a few more areas, like on the back. Here, this back panel needs some help yet. I'm a little low right here. You know, the bumper covers it. Covers this part of it. About an inch of it gets covered by the bumper. But still, I want it right, you know. This car did get hit back in the day, probably a number of times. You know, or it was involved in one really horrific accident and it was repaired. You know, this is not the original quarter panel. I had to plot these holes and cut that and open it up with a grinder so I could fit the light in it. I didn't put the quarter panel on the car, but obviously someone changed it because there was only 3 lights, no mounting holes for the light. I look inside, I could see the welds where it was redone, brazed on. You know, they probably torched the old one off and they brazed this one on. And in doing so, they heated this panel up too much. This was a little tweaked. I had to work it. Still feels slightly tweaked. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Man, am I tired. You know, I can still see orange peel in here. I sanded this shit out of it. You know? I don't know. Should I hit it again? Paint it from another coat of primer? I mean, it's got, you know, it's got 2 hefty coats of prime and 2 hefty coats of self-etching. So, anyway, that's Henry Wagmeister's 77 MGB. The great late Henry Wagmeister, that is. Anyway. Couple more weeks. Hopefully by my birthday I'll be done with it. Because I really need to. There's things I never finished the Lincoln. I never finished the Chrysler. I never finished any of these projects. None of them were 100% done. You know? I'm like 90% on the Lincoln. 95% on the Lincoln. We're almost done with that car. I mean, 90%. You know, Chrysler, we're like, you know, 90% with what I wanted to do to it, but there are other things that could be done to it, but, you know. Anyway, that's what I've been doing here, and I gotta go home.